thing. We're doing something. This is going to be fun. I don't think we're actually on a live until we pop up on the screen, but it's going to be just a second. So you know what we're going to do. We're going to get it cracking. We're going to get cracking. And since I don't do like, no glab or anything like that anymore, I don't do no like nose snips or nothing like that. We're going to get it cracking like this. I'm going to show you guys how we get it cracking today. This is how we get it cracking these days, you guys. This is what's known as a sugar-free Monster Ultra. A Zero Ultra. You know what I'm saying? It's very fancy. I think it's French. It tastes like pineapple. And we're going to put some in our mouth, just like this. Fancy. Pinkies out. Yes. That is beautiful. I love you guys. Welcome to the Sunday Night Live, man. It's been a hot minute since we've had a Sunday Night Live, or maybe like at least a week. I don't know. I don't keep track of days anymore. It's funny how that works when you work every single day. But I'm happy to be here with y'all, man. We're going to have a great night tonight. We're going to be talking about the cartel killing YouTubers, which is weird, man. A lot of the cartel members that I've known are super unbothered by the, people talking and stuff like that. As long as you're not like snitching them out or fucking with their money, they generally don't start killing people for like little stuff like this. But apparently, there's a whole thing going on here. So we're going to talk about that. Pierce, what's up, man? Big love and respect to you, my homie. Tonight, my team, which I don't generally watch, but I do like to root for just because I am loyal to the Oregon Ducks. The Ducks are playing, and I'm not watching it, so I am repping this, though, since I'm not watching it. So, go Ducks, you son of a bitch. Let's get this going, you guys. Dab and Rhino said, yo, brother, hope all is well. Love from the fam for you and Jax. Yo, we love you too, homie. Jax is actually better right now. I know that a lot of you know that Jax has been sick. Jax is actually getting ready to go out and start getting some stuff done so that she can be ready for our next trip. We're actually leaving. We're going to be going to Daytona Beach. I'm going to be back in Florida, man. I can't wait to wear some hoochie daddy booty shorts and tank tops outside and be completely comfortable. That's more my element. This like cold whatever Oregon has going on out there where you walk outside and you can see your breath and like your lungs start to freeze. The hypothermia life is not for a JD. I don't like it much, man. I grew up down in Cali and we didn't get that too much. It's worse here. I'm going back to Florida for a little bit, homie. We're going to be there for a little bit. So I see a lot of people asking repeatedly about the Alaskan Avenger and how is Jason. So before we get into the content that we're supposed to be getting to tonight, I do want to address that because I've talked to him a couple times today, man. It's always going to be a little bit stressful when you're locked up, especially when they very well could hit you with another 8.5 years in there. It wouldn't be a far stretch for them. All they had to do is give him a violation. If they gave him an actual formal violation, he'd be facing another 8.5 years in prison instead of getting back out on house arrest. So, of course, he's anxious. He's going through the anxieties. You know what I'm saying? But he seems to be in good spirits, having spent Thanksgiving on 23-1 lockdown, which for those of you who don't know, 23-1 lockdown is where you're locked in the cell 23 hours a day and you get out 1 hour a day. So the fact that he's called me a couple times today, you know what I'm saying? I was able to like talk him through a little bit of the whole anxiety and everything. He should be getting out Tuesday. Let's see. Somebody just said, was he arrested again? So, Shane, yeah, he was arrested again. He was given a 10-day cool-off period because, he's on house arrest. So he didn't commit any new crime. He didn't do anything like that. If he had committed a new crime, he would 100% be burnt, bro. They would keep him in prison for the next 8.5 years. They just didn't like some of what he was posting and doing on the internet. And it's not like people hadn't told him, hey, bro, maybe don't threaten people on the internet. That could be a bad thing. But he's a very passionate human being and we love him for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just part of who he is, but he needs to be more careful. And I think that was the message they were trying to get across to him. So he should be out on Tuesday. Sam said, forgive me for going off topic, sir. Love your videos. Nothing but the truth. Respect your content and you, sir. Thank you so much, Sam. Love you, family. So we're going to be talking tonight about a missing YouTuber that was found shot dead in the head on a dirt road, handcuffed, wrapped up in a sheet, a bloody ass dirty sheet on a bloody ass dirty road, with his eyes taped shut amid fears that Los Chapitos gang tortured him. So what they're basically proposing here, and this is they haven't been able to prove it yet, but this is the running theory, is that the Los Chapitos cartel or gang actually grabbed him, swooped him up, kidnapped him, tortured him, taped his eyes shut, shot him in the head, left him all wrapped in a sheet on some dirty ass dirt road down there in Mexico. So, as a popular Mexican YouTuber was found dead on a dirt road with his hands tied, his eyes taped shut, as police believe he was tortured by the notorious drug gang Los Chapitos. Miguel Vivianco, and I probably mispronounced that, and I'm sorry, dude, I didn't mean to mispronounce you. Also known as El Jasper, which is what I'm going to call him from now on, so I don't disrespect him by mispronouncing his name, because he deserves better, was found in the early hours of Saturday morning on a dirt road in the city of Culiacan, northwest Mexico, just 2 days after he was reported missing. According to Spanish-speaking news outlets, 29-year-old El Jasper had at least 70 bullet wounds when he was found by his relatives. 70! They shot him 70 times, homeboy. Who shoots someone 70 times? That's personal. That's not even business. Business is the double tap, homie. I know how a lot of these cats work, man. I successfully did good, solid business with cartels for a long time. They ain't gonna put 70 bullets in you on something that isn't personal. Frankie, I love you. Thank you so much, homie. Big love and respect. It's absolutely personal if they run that many bullets in you. They're making an example. That is sending a message. His family claimed that a group of hitmen had forced their way into the YouTuber's home on November 21st, and they had not seen him since. But when his body was found, traces of torture became apparent, as his eyes had been covered with green tape and they had been handcuffed and wrapped in a sheet. Jasper, who was originally became famous in Sinaloa after uploading content to YouTube and TikTok, he also shared a close friendship with Marcos Eduardo Castro, another influencer known as Marquitos Toys. I feel like I nailed that last one. You know what I'm saying? I even rolled the R, homeboy. I'm doing real good with this. Both Castro and El Jasper have previously been linked to a criminal group in the area known as Los Chapitos. Yo, so was this dude actually in this gang? Was he in this gang? The criminal organization considered to be among the most influential in Mexico was formed by the sons of the new jailed former Sinaloa cartel Joaquin Guzman, more commonly known as El Chapo himself. So they're saying El Chapo kids out here doing the grimy dirt work, bro. They're saying the El Chapo's kids, the El Chapito gang, killed this YouTuber. This is wild. Jimmy James. Jason deserves the key to the city, not time in a cell. Glad to hear Jax is doing better. I 1000% agree, and I love you, homie. So at the end of September of this year, the Office of Control of Foreign Assets added El Jasper to its list of sanctioned people under the illicit drugs program. It is unclear who was involved in the YouTuber's murder, but the investigation is ongoing. Oh, he was working, dog. Details have not been confirmed by the authorities. Meanwhile, another content creator and close friend, Cristio Rich, shared an emotional message on Instagram paying tribute to him. He wrote, "Brother, I will love you all of my life with all of my heart. You took a part of me with you. I know we will see each other again, brother. I hope we always be together like we always were, just us. You are the best brother I could have had. There is no doubt, always helping me. You were a very special person to me. No one can ever replace you." That's sad, dog. That's sad. Backwoods Templar, good to see you, homie. I always heard from people who work with the cartel when I was growing up, if you don't mess with their money, they'll leave you alone. I never had no problems. You know what I'm saying? I did solid business with them until the business wasn't the business anymore. In fact, the dude that I worked with that was, running stuff up and down the I-5 corridor in this little section, he when I told him that I needed to go and get clean and I was going to treatment because I'd been buying a lot from him and selling a lot. He wished me luck. And when I left treatment and I hit him up and I'm like, "Hey man, what's up, man? I need to get back in." He was like, "No, homie, go get clean. I care about you more than this money, bro. Go get clean." So as long as you're not messing with their money, bro, I've never had a problem. Now, the different cartels operate differently and everything. Just from my experience, I never had no really bad experiences with any dudes from Cartel. They were all business. It was all business. The Smoking Auditor, good evening and hi from Ohio. What's up, homeboy? Big love and respect to you. So yeah, that is pretty much what we have on that. There's not a lot of emerging information on this. This is still an ongoing thing, but I think it's wild. I think it's wild that the cartel just took out a YouTuber. Now, it seems like it had nothing to do with this actual YouTube. It seems, if you noticed when they said that he was on, where was that one sentence? At the end of September this year, the Office of Control of Foreign Assets added El Jasper to their list of sanctioned people under the illicit drugs program. Sounds to me like he was working. Sounds to me like he was snitching. So if he had known these dudes and he started to roll on them, that would be personal. They gonna torture his ass. They gonna put 70 in him. That checks out. That checks out. So I just saw my sis, Heather, I believe it was. Heather, did you say that did Biden pardon Hunter? Did that really happen? Hold on. I love you guys. Give me 1 second. I want to look this up because that's wild. Has anybody else read that? He's wearing his cool pink watch. I fuck with pink, bro. My favorite thing is pink. My wife's, never mind. I enjoy the color pink. You know what I'm saying? Did Biden really pardon Hunter? Oh, he did. He did pardon Hunter. Bro, I knew as soon as he wasn't in the presidential race anymore that he was going to. And I knew for a fact that if he lost, he was going to. The only reason he needs to have any fucking integrity and keep his word at this point in his life, the only reason he needs to keep his word is if he was going to be reelected. And I knew from the start he was never going to be fucking reelected. I think a lot of us knew that was going to just be a huge fucking L, that there was no way he was going to be reelected. So I was sure that he was going to. Now I'm also going to say this. Those charges against Hunter, weak, bro. Weak. I don't really give a fuck if somebody was high when they bought a gun. Did he go and kill somebody? What about the laptop shit? I want to know about the laptop shit. What about the laptop shit? It's just kind of a stupid thing to hit him with. It seemed like they were sort of throwing whack charges back and forth at each other, both sides. Well, look at Trump with this and look at Hunter with that. And they're lame ass charges, bro. It's dumb shit, bro. Get them for something that actually matters. Nobody really cares about these stupid charges, bro. It's dumb. It's dumb. So I'm not surprised that he pardoned him. I think Trump would have pardoned Hunter anyway. I think that Trump 100% would have pardoned Hunter once he got into office, because I think he understands that this is a stupid charge and it's just using the Department of Justice in a way that's just dumb. It's just vindictive, you know? So, Jolie said, if my dog suffocates my husband, will I be charged? I mean, how can you charge a Great Pyrenees? It's a dog breed that I'm not aware of. It's not the dog's fault, bro. It's not the dog's fault. If a dog suffocates while he's sleeping, just a snuggle. Is it a snuggle murder? Snuggle murders are okay. It's gonna be okay. Togar, hey JD, can you get Jamie Deluxe on your show? Considering I have no idea who that is. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. Can somebody educate me on who Jamie Deluxe is? Pyrenees. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you. I appreciate it. See the way this works? There's shit I don't know. I don't know lots of shit. Y'all be helping me every single day. JD, please, if I can get your attention. Well, you had my attention, but you didn't say what you needed to say, homie. Don't come in the comments and go, can I ask you a question? Yeah, you just did. What do you mean? What are we talking about here? What are we doing? The comments, there's a lot of comments. I try to answer them when I see them. Breaking Bear said, buddy of mine got owned after a cartel murked someone in front of him as a teenager. He was extorted to work for them until he stayed sober for a year. Then they let him go after several long talks. See, and different cartels work in different ways. You know what I'm saying? It definitely is a thing. D-Money Industry said, hey, JD, I was thinking of getting a variety pack of monsters through Amazon. Thoughts? I mean, it just depends if you like them all, bro. I'm super duper specific. I like these white ones. These white ones are my favorite. I've tried all the different flavors of sugar-free monsters, and none of them tickle my pickle the way that this one does. This one just floats my boat. It finds my lost remote, the whole deal, the whole sheboygan. Tom Gar, he's been exposing pedo wood for some time now. Okay, yeah, I don't know who he is. I don't have his contact info or anything. I think sometimes, like, a lot of people think that just because content creators have a big platform, they know how to get a hold of people. It can be really hard to get a hold of people. I actually had somebody hit me up today through another big content creator, and it was like third party, fourth party getting a hold of me to do like a super cool project that I'm super excited about, and I really can't talk about it, but it's gonna be dope. I'm really excited about it. You know what I'm saying? There's a couple dudes involved that this is gonna be so much fun. So I'm starting to line shit up for next year, and I'm stoked. Ryan Garrett, what up, JD? What up, Ryan Garrett? How you doing, homie? Big love to you, fam. I'm going to get in here where the chat is a little bigger and I can see it a little bit better. Monster Import is the best. What up, Trev? How you doing? Tim Allen Donkey Show. Bro, you guys have the best names ever. Did you see that video of the dude who was, cheating the SO registry like a dating app? Treating the SO registry like, no, what? Like only chomes or something, bro? Like, what? You're gonna have to explain that to me, homie, because you have my full undivided attention with that. I need to know, but I have not heard of that. HR Paper Stacks, what up, family? Thank you so much. Good evening, JD. Good to see you doing big things and the channel continuing to blow up. I have a feeling 2025 will bring even bigger blessings for you. Salute. Thank you, family. I love you. This isn't just my channel. This is all of our community, bro. And we keep growing, man. I'm so proud to be here. I'm so proud that I get to be a part of something that's just so dope, bro. Like, mainly because y'all are so positive, bro. Y'all are so awesome, man. I love you guys so much, and it's so cool to be connected to so many amazing people. I see the way you love each other in the comments. You guys educate me all the time. Like, literally, bro, you guys are my social circle. I see you, Dougie H. Go Ducks! Go Ducks, you son of a bitch! Hell yeah! Somebody asked, Jordan asked if I'm pro-cannabis. So look, man, like, I can't smoke, but I believe in plant medicine. I believe in plant medicine for all sorts of things. I'm not a doctor, so I'm never going to recommend it to anybody. I'm not a medical professional, but I've seen what it's done for people who are in long-term pain management and they needed to get off opioids. And I'd always rather see somebody, if there's a plant natural option and they can thrive with that, over pharmaceutical. There's mental health applications. There's all sorts of stuff. So I do advocate for it, but like I support it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not a medical professional, nor do I use cannabis in any way, shape, or form. It gives me the fear. If it was something that could help me with my PTSD, you know, get rid of some of my anxiety or something, that would be great. But it does the exact opposite, bro. It gives me the fear. I get all the way Like, it's not good for me, bro. Togar. All right, JD, just wanted to get the word out. God bless. God bless you too, homie. I will look into that for sure. Drone shenanigans with Big Bill. What is up, my dude? Go Ducks! How you doing, Bill? Hey, we got to get together soon, man. I'm arranging that toy drive. I'm actually going out to get supplies for it tomorrow. I'm going to fill the first cart. I'm going to go out and get some big old moving boxes. We're going to fill the first cart. We're going to take them down to the tattoo shop, and we're going to be doing a toy drive right here in Eugene, Oregon, down at Northwest Tattoos, down on campus, man. My boy, my tattoo artist, Reed Gatcher, is kind enough to host the whole thing. So we're going to be doing a lot of big talking about that because there are a lot of kids in Lane County who aren't going to be able to have a Christmas, and I don't like kids not having Christmas, dog. That makes me angry. So we going to do something about it, man. We going to make it happen. Edward, what is up? U of O, go Ducks, hell yeah. Yo, Bob and Lola's journey, 211 days today for me at 52 one light. Yo, proud of you, hell yeah. Patrick Gunny, love to send you more, but rent sucks, homie. I get it, and I'm just glad that you're here. Thank you for just being here and being a part of it with us, man. Bappy Compton, we're having, Bappy, where'd you go? We're having a really dry winter this year in Springfield and Eugene. Dude, we really are. It's crazy, right? I like a dry winter. Here's my thing. I don't like being cold. I don't like being wet. I hate being cold and wet, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's too much for me. So I'm with the shits. I'm enjoying the dry winter. Sam said, can we get a wood chipper? Bud gives me the fear too. Wood chipper! Absolutely, bro. And yeah, no, it gives me the fear like a mug, bro. Like, I used to smoke all day, every day. It used to be my thing, bro. I was smoking, and I was that dude, like, I'm gonna 100% smoke till the day I die. This is what I do. This is my personality. I can't, like, if I take one hit now, bro, I'm like, did I say that out loud? Or did I think that? Are the cops here? I'll bet the cops are here. It fucks me up, bro. It sucks because I really did used to enjoy it. And I don't think there's anything wrong with enjoying cannabis if it's something that you can manage, if your life is manageable. I know a lot of people who enjoy smoking and they are like 100% more productive people than me, just being unmedicated ADHD. But for me, it's just a no-go. Hammer, you get what you give, JD. Always on the right vibe, man. I live on vibes, bro, and I love you, Hammer. Big love and respect. Medical weed is not the same. Okay. Peanut, I miss it, but I can't do it no more. That's how I feel about it, to be honest with you. That's how I feel about it. I was in prison for a Chimo charge. What up? Edwin Perez, you are no longer allowed to comment in my channel. Fuck you and your Chimo charge, you dumb piece of shit. Go somewhere. Get on before you get shit on, son. I don't care if you're just joking about being a chomo. You come in this chat talking about being a chomo, you out, bitch. You gotta go. Bye. We don't joke about that around here. Caleb Turner said, man, I've been on a medical weed program now for 6 months, and I feel like it's God's drug. I have a lot of friends who it really helps. So look, man, I'm not just a recovery coach who just started recovery coaching. I've worked at treatment centers, inpatient, outpatient. I've worked at sober livings. I've done long-term IOP with people. I've seen people come in that, they had never done a drug in their entire life. Right? And they got like a horrible injury and they got put on the pills, dog, that they were giving everybody. They were giving everybody pills for the longest, just throwing them out there. And so somebody who'd never done a drug in their life, got injured on the job, ended up strung out on these pills. They took the pills away because they were like, oh shit, these are addictive. And they got so sick, they ended up going out and getting street supply drugs, doing the Ron, the old Heroin, stuff like that. And it just ruined their life. And then when they were actually able to, because they're going to need to be on pain management for the rest of their life. And when they actually got back into recovery and got their life under control and they go to a doctor and the doctor was like, cool, we're going to put you on cannabis to manage your pain from now on because pharmaceuticals, opioids clearly are a bad mix for you. And then they started excelling and doing amazing in their life, and their whole life turned around. And, they started owning businesses and buying cars and getting their own house and all of that shit. So it's pretty amazing, bro. 710 Boulder, your videos helped me out being depressed and tent homeless into getting help. And I am now in a tiny home and booze sober for 3 months, PDX native. Dude, I'm so fucking proud of you. Hell yeah. That is amazing, family. I'm so proud, dog. That's big boy shit right there. Hells yes, man. Original owner said Big Pharma fights cannabis as it can cure certain types of the Big C. Their biggest earner is the Big C, and they cannot patent Mary Jane. I'm all the way opposed to Big Pharma. I am all the way opposed to Big Pharma. I have so many friends who should be here who are not here anymore because of Big Pharma. The way that they handled, the whole Oxy thing, moving straight into the fentanyl thing, they pushed all of that so hard on people. I have so many friends that died because of that, and a kid that died because of that. So I am I'm a Big Pharma hater, dog, Pie Man said, hey, JD, much love. Got any advice for people with food addiction? There's so many people saying stuff online, but it's hard to find what's right. Look, man, so food addiction is 1,000% for real. There was a study out of Kaiser Permanente where they were literally trying to get down to the idea of like what's going on with people with food addiction. And people with eating disorders altogether, people who had, unhealthy relationships to food. And they found through their study that it's the same exact, it triggers the same exact shit in your brain as drugs do, as gambling addiction does, as sexual addiction does. All of it has to do with getting improper rewards from the limbic system, bro. So it's the same exact thing. So, you could get into a program. There are eating disorder programs that help people who have food addictions that are specialized just for that. Also, Smart Recovery works for everything, bro. So that would be my suggestion. I love you, and you're worth it, and I'm proud of you, dog. One of the first steps is just reaching out and asking somebody for help. So I would look online. That's not really my specialty. I wish Jax was here because Jax has one of those eating disorders that she's in recovery for where she just wouldn't eat, and she got emaciated, and she was walking around looking like, you know what I'm saying? When we met, she was dealing with that, and she's been in recovery for that. And she would have more information for you. Unfortunately, she's just not here right now. And I see somebody saying Smart Recovery. Smart Recovery is my jam, man. Evidence-based, science-based, psychology-based recovery. I love that stuff, man. Blake, do you think you could make a video or a short on Cyrax, aka Chance Williams? The fact that disgusting Chomo is still out on the streets is worrying. So I have heard a lot of people talk about him, and I have never taken the time to do an actual research deep dive on him. I would actually have to go and educate myself on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, not just watch somebody else's video. I would have to go and actually do some research on it, but I'm totally willing to do that, bro. Ginger Jesus Tank, can I get the wood chipper tat? Please do. Please do. It's in the community posts. Anybody who wants to get the wood chipper tattoo that I got, you're more than welcome to it. Adam B, what is up, man? Thank you so much, homie. Welcome back. Energy and love from Nova Scotia. Sending JD some warmth from up north. Yo, love you, homie. Thank you so much. I deeply appreciate you, big dog. Hell yeah. Don't gotta be on drugs to just not eat. Sometimes you eat too much and you feel full for like a month and half on this Florida food. I don't know what you getting at, Combat Kool-Aid, but word. Pie Man, JD, did you hear that Hunter Biden just got pardoned? I actually did. I found out in the chat, dog. And that's the beautiful thing, man, is I'll come here to like teach you guys about something that I've just learned. Y'all be learning me on shit, dog. And I love that. I absolutely love that. Heather actually let me know that just happened. I was like, damn, bro. I expected it to happen. And I'm not even mad that it happened, bro, because I think those charges are stupid, bro. I think those charges are absolutely stupid. I think there's way bigger shit that we should be looking at Hunter Biden for. And they ignored the real shit and hit him with these petty ass little baby back charges, bro. Like, get him on what's on that laptop. Get him on something real. Don't come at him for buying a gun after he, while in a period of time when he was using. That just seems like a stupid charge to me, bro. Backwoods Templar. They used to hand out pills like candy, and they wonder why the opiate crisis got so bad. Dad sold more pills than Walgreens and CVS combined, and it's only worse now with fentanyl and the other hardcore crap. And the thing that we need to address is that most of the pills on the streets, there's almost no real pills on the streets anymore, man. These cartels are making, they'll take some duff, bro, like whatever they're using for filler, and there will be a little tiny bit of fentanyl in these things, and the rest is duff, but they're not using like an actual pharmaceutical lab to make them. It's just some dudes in a weird fucking hut or building, making these things, and so you never know what pill you're gonna take is gonna kill you, bro. And fentanyl is so addictive, bro. It's so addictive. So it's easier for them. It's cheaper and easier for them to get everybody strung out on Fetty, bro. And that kills people. Dak, please know allopathy is not healthcare. God bless. Dak, allopathy? Are you talking about plant medicine? I'm going to sound dumb as shit, but allopathy is not a term that I've heard of. Okay, so I keep seeing a bunch of people asking about updates on the Patrick Ridge, Graceland Ranch thing. For those of you who don't know, Graceland Ranch is a sober living down in LA area. It might be in one of the outlying things. Don't come at me. You know what I'm saying? So Graceland Ranch is a sober living where they try to incorporate making it into a reality TV show. It's not a great idea. It's not a great idea. You take the focus off of actual recovery. I worked at two huge sober living facilities in Daytona Beach, Solutions by the Sea and Fine Sober Living. One is like a 48-man. The other was a 147 or 148-man facility. I've done everything from being like an assistant manager, a general manager, a managing director, a one-on-one counselor, court liaison, bro. Like, I've done everything you can do working in sober living. I started out watching dudes' dicks while they pissed for their piss tests, all the way up to, actually, running the facility at these different facilities. I've taken tons of different positions. Sober living, that was my shit, bro. That's what really helped me and saved my life. So I'm passionate about it. You know what I'm saying? So seeing Graceland try to commercialize and monetize and mediaize this whole thing, it's been something that I've just been like, okay, cool. Like, I'm not going to speak on it because I don't want to speak bad on a program while there's people in there trying to get well, because I know what it's like if you're like in a program and somebody's talking shit about that program, it sort of derails you. But Patrick Ridge, the owner and co-founder, now I know a lot of you guys are going to say, oh, he's not the owner, his dad owns it. Yeah, his dad owns it, but on the website, he has himself listed as the owner and the co-founder. So, I'm going off of what he's putting out. So he admitted to relapsing. He's acting completely chaotic. He's acting completely unmanageable. Admitted on a live to relapsing in front of thousands of people. Now he's trying to say that he was just lying for clout and that he didn't relapse. I don't care, bro. Like, there's no reason to get clean if you're still going to follow junkie behavior, dog. And what he's doing right now is he is in charge of a whole lot of people's recovery, and he's actively doing damage to them. But by acting the way that he's acting in public and claiming to be a recovery professional, he is fucking making recovery looks stupid. And we fight so hard to end the stigma around people who have substance use disorder, especially once we get clean. And he's doing active damage to the entire fucking community. I don't know why Veronica is with him. I really don't. I know she's There's a lot of craziness going on. And I don't want to talk shit about the program. There's people in the program that are actively helping people and everything. But Patrick needs to step the fuck away and he needs to get his shit together because he's hurting people, dog. He's hurting people. And he needs to get off the internet until he's got his shit together because he's actively hurting our community as people in recovery. Joseph Thompson. Hey, JD, I really enjoy your content. And as a child abuse victim, you are an inspiration to me and you've helped me make my life better. I love you so much, homie. We are all in this together. And I just want you to know, bro, you're not a victim. You are a survivor. We're not victims. Let's change the vocabulary around that and stop viewing ourselves as victims. We're survivors. Because you know what? Victim kind of sounds like, damn, we went through some shit and we were just kind of like, no, fuck that. Let's not let what happened to us define us. Let's not let the abuse or the trauma or the weirdos behind it define us. Let's say we're survivors. Like, fuck that. We got through that shit, bro. I love you and we're all in this together. Yasmina. I was a guest on a recovery podcast today. Yes, what a privilege. I hope I get to reach others the same way you have with your platform. Let go. Hell yeah, Yasmina. I'm so proud of you. Huge love to you. Ultimate B-Dog. Sorry, took me a second. I know. Ultimate B-Dog. Hey, JD, I love all that you do. I watch your videos and they help me with my depression and suicidal thoughts. Oh, and I'm also a veteran. I served for 4 years and my unit was the 101st Airborne Division. Dude, first off, thank you so much for your service and your sacrifice. I love you, man. I love you. Yo, you're a literal hero in here telling me that you like what I do. Thank you, bro. I'm so glad that anything that I could do could help you. These are the types of comments that really keep me going on days when, I run 2 businesses. I have a family. I have kids. I have a wife. Am I going to make content today? Yes, I'm going to fucking make content today because I get comments like this saying that I've helped people with their depression and going through their ideations and shit like that. And I lived there for so long, brother. I lived there for so long that if I can help anyone with anything that I do, that's what it's about. I love you. Thank you for being here and thank you for being you. You fucking matter, dog. Like real life, you fucking matter and we're glad that you're here. Ryan B., my brother overdosed in 2020 or 2022. He wasn't an addict. He liked to party. Everything JD is saying is fucking facts. Bro, at the end of 2022, I lost one of my kids, Alan, bro. And he wasn't a major druggie, bro. He just liked to party. He was celebrating a huge win in his life, bro. The drugs don't care. The drugs don't discriminate. The drugs don't just go after junkies. You know what I'm saying? People might think that they're doing a little bump of the nose candy, bro. People might think that they're just doing a little bit of cocaine. It's fucked up when people who have drank it too much can't do a little key bump of cocaine and, sober up and continue to party. Instead, they fucking die. Our kids don't have the same margin for error that we did when we were young. We used to be able to learn from our mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Today, kids die from their mistakes. And that's fucked up, man. That's fucked up. Rest in peace to your brother. Pie Man said, I told my dad about changing the mentality to survivor instead of victim. And he told me his AA group and all that, and, he told his AA group and they all started using that too. That is lit, man. Hell yeah. That is beautiful, bro. I think it's empowering. It's empowering to be a survivor. Being a victim is not empowering. Being a survivor sounds gangster, bro. And our language about ourselves, our vocabulary, the way that we speak to ourselves, our relationship with ourselves defines the world around us. Because it's all perspective, homie. Everything is perspective. If I perceive that everything just happens to me and I'm a victim, then I don't have any power to change things and I don't have any power to do better. So by just changing that narrative, I've put myself back behind the wheel and I can determine my destination, bro, which is empowerment. Donnie Drum, with recovery coaching, what's your take on Dallas Page's work with DDP Yoga and his accountability houses? He did a miracle with Jake the Snake. So Donnie, you're informing me about something that I didn't know about. And I thank you for that. I would have to go and research that. I've never heard any of it. Twilight Jones, so glad to see you. What up, homie? Love, strength, and guidance to all of us survivors out there. Hell yeah. Twilight, it's always good to see you. Thank you so much for being here, fam. Huge love and respect to you. You are live. Default name. I am, in fact, live. I'm alive and I'm on alive at the same time. I know it's two things at once. It can be confusing. We are here. We're in the building, dog. Big love to you. Abs, what is you doing? Peachy says their stepdad is a predator. She won't go to the police, is asking for help. I've tried to help. Can you help with this, please? So look, here's the thing. I don't know where you are, Peachy. I'm sorry that you're going through this. I'm sorry that you have to deal with this. That shit sucks, man. That shit sucks. But, you need to go to the police, not just for you, but because this predator could be hurting other people. And there's nothing anyone here can do to help you if you don't do something to get this dude taken care of. Nobody here can do anything other than give you love and support. We can love and support you, but do you really want to know that you could have done something to stop him from hurting other kids and you didn't do anything? We can love and support you through it 1,000%. But think about the next kid. You know what I'm saying? We'll be here to love you either way. You have a place here. You have a family here. But you need to contact law enforcement and have them handle it. Get him off the streets so he can't do this to other kids. That's just the reality. I know it sucks. I know it's fucking scary. Trust me, I understand, but it's what needs to be done. I am going to fuck this name up. Keondra Hearn. Did I mess your name up? Because it's a beautiful name. Keondra Hearn. Love your content. As a single mother, I hope I find someone who is as passionate about stopping these monsters as you. Also, have you seen the new young idiot trashing you about your views on prison? You know what? First off, let's talk about the positive first. Thank you so much. I love you and I appreciate you. If you're talking about the humble felon, dude, that dude does this. He comes back every few months because speaking my name's the only time he ever gets views. At first he said that he was on the yard at the same time as me, and I was like, yeah, probably not. And I proved that he was lying about that. He said, yeah, I was on the same yard as JD at the same time, and yada, yada, yada. And so I proved that, because dude is young, bro. He's a young dude. I haven't been on a yard in Oregon since 2010. He wasn't even old enough to be on a fucking yard in 2010. So I proved him wrong on that. I proved he was lying. He comes back every few months because it's literally the only time he ever grows. And if I address him, if I address the dude, then he gets more views out of it. And so it encourages him to keep going. So I don't even fuck with the dude. I've had him blocked for a while, man. He's a dick. He is what he eats. Dak, allopathy is Western medicine. 40 years, no U.S. jail. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Keondra Hearn, and I probably just messed it up again. You said I was close. Thank you so much, family. Love you. Bryce, love you, JD. Still sober out here. Still sober, still out of the psych ward. Yes. Taking it day by day. Keep up the great free Jason. Yo, man, Bryce, every single day is a triumph, bro. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people might not understand what it's like to have every day be a fucking battle, but every day can be a battle, man. I've 100%, I got to the point where, I had bad fucking years, bro. I had a bad decade. I had bad years. I had bad months, dog. I got down to where I was just having bad days, where every day was a struggle. And then I got to where I was having bad hours, It's all just about keeping moving forward and keeping your mindset right, bro, and doing the work that it takes to put you where you're going to be better, man. And I believe in you so hard, bro. You've got this and you're worth it. Juan Lennon's Funhouse. Juan Lennon's Funhouse. I love your name, dog. Keep up the good work. Yo, you too, homeboy. Appreciate you. That's a dope name. Ultimate B-Dog. I had a drinking problem. I stopped in 2020. I honestly think it's from being a childhood SA survivor. My own dad did that to me. By the way, White Shimmer! I love you, dog. We're all in this shit together, man. Big love and respect to you. And I'm proud of you. Proud of you. Not drinking for 4 years is big dog shit, man. I'm like burpy tonight because I chugged like half a monster. I was super tired and I had like half a monster left and I was like, you know, I gave it the old turkey and chugged one, and now this is a whole nother one that I opened up. But I love you guys. Kelsey Louise, I love you. Thank you so much for the encouraging words. We all need to be cheering for each other. We need to be cheering for each other every time any one of us gets a win, man. You know what I'm saying? I want people to do better than me. I want people to do better than me, bro. Like, just wave when you pass me up in life. That's all I'm saying. Just don't forget me. Hit me in the rear view, dog. Like, I want to see every single one of us win. Alan Monroe, challenge accepted, sir. Don't ever threaten me with a good time. Last one. I have 4 more boxes downstairs. I like to shake a protein shake before I neck a protein shake. Hold on. Had that good Neller right there, boy. Let me tell you what. Damn, I hit my guitar. Fuck. I hate it when I do that. Yeah, so my protein intake, I'm getting it back up through the ceiling. I had to go through a period of time. I went into the doctor. He was like, you're 274 pounds. I said, I don't want to be 274 pounds. He said, yeah, you're going to be cutting years off of your life. I said, okay, what do I need to do? He's like, look, you need to get back to your regular workouts. You know what I'm saying? Your blood pressure is through the roof. Remember like a year ago when all my videos, my face was as red as a fucking cherry tomato? My blood pressure was all bad, homie. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, you're going to die. So I didn't want to die because I like hanging out with y'all and like I missed enough time with my kids and everything. So I started doing factor meals 3 times a day instead of Uber eating or door dashing. I built this home gym next to me and I've been working out every day. And I'm down to like 220 now. So now that I'm down to 220, for me, it's all about getting built back up more with muscle, bro. Because when my kid died, I just gave up on really, you know, working on my body and my fitness on the same level. So that's where I'm at right now. So yeah, I don't usually, every hour or 2 hours, you'll catch me, holy shit, you'll catch me slamming a fucking protein shake. Holy shit. Taylor said, go Ducks. Yeah, Ducks. Yo, the X5 podcast is in the house, you guys. If you're not following the X5 podcast, you really should be. Holy shit, you guys, man. That is dope, man. Thank you so much. X5 podcast, big love and respect to you. X5 podcast said, yo, bro, this is Charlie. Good talking to you today, man. Looking forward to doing some stuff in the future. You know, I was just telling everybody, without exposing any information or any names, that, you know, I had something big that I'm planning for next year that I'm really excited about, man. It was such an honor to meet you today, bro. I mean, it was just a phone call. We're going to meet in person. We're going to dap it up. We're going to hug it up. We're going to do some work, man. But I'm really excited, man. It was so cool to touch base with you guys. I was super stoked that Goose hit me up and put us in contact, man. Thank you so much. That was super generous and kind, and it's super appreciated. That support helps out a lot. Love you, big dog. Hell yeah. If you're not subscribed to the X5 podcast, you need to be. They have phenomenal guests all the time. They just had Steve-O on there, dog. They've had my boy Goose on there. They've had Officer Yudi on there. They have like famous guests all the time. And I'm going to be going to hang out with them really soon. So y'all should get the head start. Go over to the X5 podcast, hit that little subscribe button, and they'll be hitting you on your feed with some dope shit, bro, because they're all good dudes over there. Levi Anderson, yo JD, fresh back from Wisconsin deer hunting. Freezer filled. Sent your video to some of my guys at deer camp. Those country boys loved wood chipper. God bless community, man. Levi, that's so dope, bro. I miss being able to go hunting. Unfortunately, since I've been 23 years old, I've been not allowed to have firearms. I did actually go out bow hunting one time to get some deer. And I am not that slick, homeboy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I went out without really doing much practice or anything, and I just wasn't that slick, bro. But God, bro, I love deer meat, dog. I'm so proud of you, and I love you. I'm glad that you were able to fill your freezer, man. That's one of the dopest things to be able to do, to actually go out and hunt and be able to provide for your family. I'm really stoked that you're able to do that. Hopefully, at some point, I'll be able to get back out there and do that too. Your thumbnail looks sus. Bro, did you just get here? I am a sus lord, bro. Is it your first time? Is it your first time on the old JD? I'm definitely sus. Show enough. Andrew Peck. Me and my wife love you, dude. Me and Jax love y'all, homie. Gonna be a dad too come April with a little girl on the way. Just dropping by to share love. Homie, I'm so happy for you, bro. Being a dad has been one of the coolest experiences of my entire life, man. It's had its ups, it's had its downs. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's gonna tell you about the terrible twos. I loved my kids when they were two. When they teenagers, bro, that's when you stop being dad the hero and like, it's dad ain't shit. And that breaks your heart, bro. And then when they hit like their early 20s, it comes back around. They go from like 13 to early 20s, you know, and that whole time it's like, that ain't shit. You can't tell me shit. You ain't cool. Then they hit some point in their early 20s and all of a sudden it's like, actually, my dad's pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? I think that's just the way it works, at least with boys. I make boys. I'm a boy maker. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never made no girl. Maybe girls would look at dad differently. That's just my experience. Just know that when you get to that point, it's going to come back around. It's going to come back around, bro. Dad gets to be shit again later on. Ryan B, yo, bro, you've helped me more than you know. My brother overdosed in 2022. He wasn't an addict. He was unlucky. And the stigma, nothing but love. Dude, yo, I feel you. 2022 was a year that a lot of us lost people that we love, man. I love you, and I'm proud of you, man. Rest in peace, bro. And yeah, ending the stigma is one of the most important things that we can do, because the stigma is what keeps people out there stuck in their addiction. The stigma is what keeps people from being able to come forward and saying, hey, guys, I need help. I need help. I'm fucked up and I need help and I don't know how to fix it. But people don't come out because they're worried about the judgment and the stigma. They don't want people to know that they need help. So, you know, by educating people and by, building empathy and showing people, that the stigma is bullshit, we make it easier and more accessible for people to come out and get help when they need it, man. I love you, bro. Backwoods Templar said, I wish I was 270 again. I lived on fast food for a good while when I first moved to Indiana. After I got rejected from the United States Marine Corps for my feet, now I'm eating better, but I have a hard time losing weight. Man, bro, I feel so much better now that I've lost weight. Like, just dead ass, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it really took me reprogramming myself that, like, because the factory meals taste good. It's not as much food as I was used to eating. I had to start looking at food. I had to reprogram my brain that food is not a reward. Food is a fuel for my body, which is a machine. And I need to be properly fueling this machine to be able to get there. I'm literally going to have abs, homie. I'm literally going to have abs. You know what I'm saying? I had maybe one ab in my 20s, maybe one and a half abs. But bro, I'm going to have abs. I'm going to have a full rack of, at least 2.5 abs now that I'm in my 40s. And I think that's cool, bro. Like, look at fucking RFK, bro. Look at RFK. He's in his 70s. And that dude he's stacked, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy. Abby, stepdads rock too. My stepdad is a hero. Took on 2 disabled kids, staying when my sister passed. Stepdads are heroes and stepmoms too. I love that. That is so important. 1000%. So I'm lucky that I get to have, I'm not a step dad. I'm a step up dad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get to step in and step up and be a part of these kids' lives. Because Jax has kids from before we were married, and I have kids from before we were married. And the way that we're able to integrate into these kids' lives, man, like Jax's kids have a great dad. I just get to step up and be a part of their life, and I'm so stoked on that. They're such a blessing, man. You know what I'm saying? But yo, step parents are absolutely heroes, man. Ghazi. JD, can I ask you a question on Discord afterwards? Hit me up, bro. Hit me up. 100. Love you, dog. Trev the Tyrant, JD, I have a major success I need to talk to you about whenever you've got time, even if it's just like for 5 minutes. Love you, bro. MPAA 916 5150. Big love to you, Trev. Let's have a call soon, bro. Hell yeah. Just don't hit me up right after the live because my phone will still be on Do Not Disturb. I don't take that thing off, Do Not Disturb, until after I get to eat something, man, because I get hungry. Yo, oh, dude got hidden. Oh, is he just spamming over and over and over again? Yeah, don't copy and paste, bro. That's not good. Yo, Biden just pardoned his son. I know it. I found out on here. I had to look it up. I was expecting it. Is there, let me know in the chat. Give me a Y or an N. What, were you guys expecting Biden to pardon Hunter? Yes or no? Yes or no? Did you guys think that wasn't going to happen, or did you think it was going to happen? Bear Gibson, I love you, bro. Yeah, I don't see nobody saying no. Hey, mama, big love to you. I don't see nobody saying no. Hey, Warhog, I'll pray for you, brother. Hell yeah. There's not a single person who didn't expect that. Yeah, the only way that I expected that there was a chance he wasn't going to pardon him, and I expected him to do it anyway because it's not like he could get reelected. If he won the election, there was like this much chance he wasn't going to pardon him. But, you know, he couldn't be reelected after that anyway. It would have been his second. It would have been his second term. He was gonna pardon him no matter what. Do you dance for money, Ghost Town? Absolutely not. CS Ray, what's up? My daddy Jack stepped in when Daddy Doug passed on. Step parents are the shit, and he's my hero. I'm so glad that you have a Daddy Jack. That's beautiful. Oh, Mason said no. Mason said he didn't. But here's the other thing is that, like, I don't take that charge seriously, bro. I don't take those charges seriously. I think it's a stupid ass charge. I think they were just being vindictive. And, you know, honestly, I think Trump would have pardoned him anyway. I guarantee you this, bro. If my son had some charge that I thought was stupid as fuck, and I had the power to pardon him, you know, I'm not talking about no pee-pee toucher charges. I'm not talking about murdering no woman or child or elderly. I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying, like something that's like a technicality. Like, I feel like they started hitting people, the DOJ started hitting people with technicality charges, and they were trying to weaponize that shit. I would 1,000% pardon my kid, bro. You know what I'm saying? 1,000% pardon him. Sam Samples. Jason will be out soon. Jason should be out Tuesday, probably early in the morning. Trump can pardon himself. So look, I don't think that there's ever been anybody who has pardoned themselves in American history. He has. They didn't bring forward the federal charges. The only charges he had that I think he was hit with were state, and he wouldn't have had any power to pardon himself on that. Absolutely zero. Presidents, everybody thinks that presidents can pardon state shit because they're the president, and, you know, states, federal's higher than state. That's not how it works. Presidents don't have any jurisdiction. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's saying, oh, well, you know, Jelly Roll could have gotten a pardon from Trump. Trump can't do that. The governor. It's the governor of the state that can pardon state charges. So, like, my shit in Florida, I could get all my charges here in the state of Oregon pardoned very easly. And I would have already gotten it done. I just need to wait till I get off probation at the end of January. It'd be very, very fucking easy for me to get all of my Oregon charges pardoned. But literally in Florida, they don't have an easy process or avenue to do that. So DeSantis would have to sign off on that shit for me. And I don't think DeSantis knows who I am, and if he did, he might not like me. We do have similar views on kitty diddlers, though, so you never know. It could happen, bro. Joe Miller, thank you so much, homeboy. Big love and respect to you. Yeah. Appreciate you, dog. Backwoods Templar, I try to keep it under 1,500 calories a day. I do push-ups, but having a very hard time getting the weight off. Any advice, brother? So, dude, losing weight is 1,000% going to be a calorie deficit. So you want to be putting in less calories into your system than you burn in a day. It's that simple, dog. You want to track that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're active and you're really doing things, you know, it's not gonna be an overnight type of thing. But you can 100% lose weight on a 1,500 a day calorie, 1,500 calorie a day diet if you're doing some workouts, dog. You know what I'm saying? Hell in a flock of swan boats. Gotta stop treating addiction like a personal failing. It's not laziness, it's a disease. Maybe if we treat people accordingly, we won't lose so many people. 1,000% there. 1,000% there. And, you know, we also need to stop treating it like we need to stop treating it like there's a one fix for all people. People need individualized treatment plans. People need mental health services mixed in with their substance abuse treatment. There's not a one size fits all when it comes to recovery. And that's what a lot of these places that are big treatment facilities lack. They want to just pump people in and get them in, get their insurance money, spit them out the other side. And if they fucking relapse, guess what? They expect to get the customer back. And so it's really just a cycle. And it's really not helping anybody. We really need to reevaluate the way that we're looking at recovery services in the U.S. Lexi said, first live, considered you fam for a minute now, though. Lexi, welcome. We're so glad that you're here. We love you, sis. It's so awesome to have you here. This is your community. This is your family. Everybody who comes here is welcome. The only thing that we ever ask is be fucking respectful and kind to each other. What we come here to do is we come here to love on each other, support each other, help each other through shit, and encourage each other from every single win, man. We come in here, and you can ask anybody in this chat. People will drop that, yo, just hit 6 months sober. Yeah! You know what I'm saying? We all cheer each other on. That's why I love the lives, man. The lives are my favorite thing because when I'm doing shorts, I'm just talking at a phone. When I'm doing lives, I'm interacting with my community, my family, my friends. You guys are my shit. All right, you guys, I've been on here for over an hour. I need to go eat my dinner. I love you. This week is going to be yours. Get out there, beat its ass, own it, call it your bitch, and succeed. I love you and I believe in you, and thank you for being such an amazing part of my life every single day. Till the next one love, be good or be good.